Every morning, just as we wake up, thousands of bakers around the world end their night shift. So our day can begin with good bread.
Hello, my name is Patricia Kennedy, and I am the President and CEO of WP Bakery Group USA. We are so proud and honored to be part of this year's Bread Symposium. And thank you to Peter Reinhardt for all of his efforts along with the team here to make this happen for our industry. Today we would like to share some of our recent innovations with you within one of our brands, WP Kemper. Kemper is one of the 5 leading brands under the WP umbrella, and all of these brands are well over 100 years and have been strong leaders in the baking industry with technological developments that are staples today in every bakery. Innovation is the highest value in our group, and today you will learn about our developments in mixing and low-stress dividing makeup lines that are quite revolutionary. As bakeries grow, the biggest challenge is replication. You can't always have your highest qualified baker at the mixer touching the dough and having that skilled magic touch to determine when the dough is really ready. And when inconsistent doughs flow through the process, it causes downtime, poor quality, and great losses. Presenting these new developments is Sebastian Wessels, our chief engineer responsible for all new developments and engineering at our Kemper factory. He has been with Kemper since 1997 and has worked in different areas of the company since then. After studying mechanical engineering, he first worked as a development engineer in the area of mixing technology. And in 2012 became responsible for the entire design department, creating customer-specific solutions to complete turnkey solutions. So now I am so pleased to introduce you to my colleague, Sebastian Wessels.
Thank you, Patricia, for this nice words for the beginning, and also a warm welcome here from our test center from WP Kemper in Germany. My name is Sebastian Wessels. I'm responsible for the engineering department at WP Kemper, and I would like to show you today how we could, or how our idea is for the future of bread. And with our new solutions, with our new digital solutions, how we could support you as a baker to produce nice breads every day in the same quality. And very important for us is that you have an overview about the complete process in the bakery. And especially if you look in our overview, that you see that we have at WP Bakery Group, we are taking care on the complete process from mixing, about dividing, about proving and baking to a final product. And today I would show you, explain a little bit more about the first steps in this process. I want to explain a little bit more about our Chronos Digital. It's our first smart machine, what we have developed and what is now available on the market. And later on I would also to explain a little bit more about the panel line. It's our stress-free divider, where we can also create very nice artisan rolls and breads. And what was our idea to develop a smart mixer, a smart machine? And what we have learned in the last years is that our benefit, or the benefit of the machine, should be that we support our customers, our bakers, to come every day to the same quality for his products. And today the machines are really depends on the people who are working on the machine, if you get high quality or a not so good quality. And now we come to the next level of machines, and we developed a lot of sensors and technologies and controls and software that we support you as a baker to come every time to the same quality. It doesn't matter who is working on the machine and who is working in that shift, that you get every time about the complete day the same quality. And you see it here on my right side. This is the Chronos Digital, and I will explain a little bit more about this. From the basic, we are working with a spiral mixer, and this spiral mixer is a single spiral mixer with a guide bar in the middle. So this is how we're producing normal mixers for the last 60, 70 years. And the special on this single spiral mixer is that we have a 3-zone mixing principle. That means we have a mixing area where the spiral is kneading the dough very on the point, and then we have a resting zone, and in the center we have a tube where we get a lot of oxygen into the mixing process so that we get really nice and dry doughs. And this mixing principle we have developed now, and we developed this to a smart mixer, to the Chronos Digital. And this smart mixers works completely different than all the mixers before, because this mixer is not working especially only after the time that you say so many seconds and minutes slow and so many seconds or minutes fast. So this mixer is working after a mixing curve, and that means that you are define the character of your dough, and the mixer takes care by himself or itself on to achieve, to arrive every time the same point on the mixing curve. And I will show you just a picture how it looks. And this is a picture of the Chronos Digital where you see all the curves on the display, and this is in real time. So we are taking curve on the energy, what is going into the dough. We are taking care on the temperature curve, and we have especially a stiffness and viscosity curve, what we are also using to define or to check the quality in real time. And this machine is learning for each recipe a reference curve. And this reference curve we compare, or we are looking that we are on the right way to achieve the right result of mixing. And every mixing curve, you know it, you have a top point of the curve where you have the most resistant, where the gluten is worked very well. And when you say, I want to have my dough mixed on this point to have the best quality, we are reaching this point. Or you say, no, I want to have a little bit more overmixed to have a more relaxed dough. Or I want to have a dough what is in front of this point because I get a lot of mechanical work on the line. And this property is what you define. The machine takes care and is looking every time fully automatically to come back to this point on the mixing curve. And you only put in the recipe the amount of dough what is in the recipe, and what type of dough you want to have, and what point you want to achieve in the mixing curve, and then you only push the start button. And the rest, the machine will take care by itself to come every time to the same quality of mixing. And this is, we call it smart mixer. This is our first idea how we handle this in our next generation of machines. And also very good, and what we are liking, or the first customers who are using this machine likes this very much, is that they get more information also for the quality department. That means like the stiffness or the viscosity of this dough is also very important, that you can go back and say, okay, today I see my quality in my shop and I want to achieve more, I want to increase my quality. Then I can go back in the morning and I can look all my curves because they were stored on the database, they were stored on an external server, and you get access and you can see and you can look how was my dough in the morning, and to compare this with my result in the evening in the shop, or in the afternoon in the shop, or in the next day in the shop. And this is also very important. And if we are talking about the future of bread, this mixer, of course, is only a starting point. In the end, you need, of course, to take care on the complete process. And to come to get a connection, we think that we need an above computer system where you have stored this information. And we will take care that the information will transport from our mixer into the makeup line, into the divider, or into the stress-free divider. And all our bowls have also RFID chips, sensors, and also after the mixing process you need a certain resting time, especially for high quality baguettes or chia butters. You need a long resting time, fermentation time also for the ready dough. And with this RFID chips we have also the possibility to check that the timing, the process in your bakery is every time the right one, and you are exactly on the point with all these resting times. And this is also the connection what we think is also important to come from the process of mixing to the process of dividing. And now I will change a little bit the place here in our test center, and then you will also have a small overview what we can all do. So we have a lot of mixers, and now I will go to the next area where I have also all my dividing process. Now I come back to the other side, and now you see me in front of our panel line. And this panel line is one of our typical stress-free divider, what is one of the most selling machines in artisan bakeries, where we also get in the next level a digital version of this panel line, and we call it WP Connect, for example. We have also here the first sensors implemented, and we get information from the scaling system, from the sensors in the roller system. And also this information are now available. You can see it, and I will show you now a screen. You can see it on your mobile phone, on your tablet, on your computer. You can have every time access to the machine, and you see every time in real time the condition of this machine. And this helps you also to come every time to the same result, to the same quality of high product quality. And here we have a sample of a stress-free divider. The bowl lifter will take the bowl from the Chronos Digital with the RFID chip. He will put the bowl into the lifter, and the lifter will ask in the above computer system, is this bowl ready for tipping? Is it the right resting time? Is it the right recipe? Is it the right dough inside this bowl? And if the computer system, yes, this is the right bowl, everything is correct, then the lifter will empty the bowl into the hopper of the stress-free divider, and then we are starting and work with this machine and producing baguettes or ciabatta or whatever of high quality breads. And this is for us the future, as I have explained maybe, that we get all this information about the complete process, and all the machines will support you to come every time to the same result, independent from the people who are working on the machine. And we think this could be our part or our benefit for the future of bread. And I'm looking forward to come in a good discussion later on with you now in this symposium for bread. And of course, we also would be very, very happy if some people from you come over and fly over to Germany and visit us here in our test center, and bring your recipes, bring your products, and we try everything to come to the best results. Thank you very much for your time, and have a good rest of the symposiums, and I'm looking forward for a good discussion with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sebastian. And thank all of you for joining us and taking interest in looking toward the future and keeping well informed of new developments. I've learned that innovation is the most important activity in any business. And in these times, things are moving incredibly fast. So it is more important than ever to be informed. We see the future in bread production to be in developing technology with the complete process in mind to achieve maximum quality and maximum sellable products. Having technology like this truly provides solutions to one of the biggest challenges in the bakery, having everyday same quality independent of the people operating the machines. We wish all of you a successful and informative bread symposium, and thank you again for your time.